Hey guys, welcome back to another episode Up and Running. Thanks for watching. All right, on today's episode, let's take a look at this 56 Buick. I hope you enjoy it. All right, so I got a new battery for this, and I'm going to be replacing the cables. They're in pretty rough shape. That one down there, you can see a lot of bare wire. This one's all chewed up. So I am going to go ahead and get replacing on these wires. Okay, so the first one I'm going to do here, I'm going to get this ground wire off. Oops, wrong wrench. Working on the positive here now. Made in the USA. Nice. Nice. Yeah, slide this off because I didn't bring anything to cut it. There we go. That'll work like that. All right, let me finish getting the ground off. For some reason, the ground stopped spinning, so I might have to get the wrench back on it again. All right, battery cable's installed. Let's see if it'll start now. Then I'm going to try to pull it into the shop and take a look at the brakes on it, see what's going on with breakages. I'm going to roll the window down. All right, on, park, push the gas pedal. I don't know how good this carb is. We may have to throw a little gas in it. I'm going to try to pump it a little bit when the pedal's down. Nope, I'm going to have to get some gas. All right, here we go again. Yeah, have to put a little more fluid in it again. Alright, she lit that time. Let's go out and see if we can keep it running, and I'll shut the hood. Alright, let's see if we can get it in there without crashing it. I'm just going to go really slow. The speedometer just went up. Hey, the emergency brake works. And the light works too. That's cool. Now I just got to figure out how to shut it off. How to turn this off. Maybe you put it in gear? No, it doesn't want to move that way, so we're gonna have to figure that out. Okay, right here is the brake release. So we've got brakes, so we should be able to pull it in now. So we're gonna give her a whirl here. Again, I'm not gonna go very fast because I don't want to crash the car, the Becker Mobile. This belongs to a family called the Beckers, and the guy that owns it, his, I guess, aunt and uncle bought it new. Kind of fun to cruise around in. All right, we're going to slow it down a little bit. I'm going to stop filming a second so I don't crash it. We made it. Woohoo! I do believe that ticking has gone away a little bit. Let's oh yeah, I think it has. It definitely has. So that's great news. I was kind of wondering, since the car sat for a while, if it just needed to be run for a little bit. So that seems to be the case. I'm going to lift this thing up in the air and take a look underneath it for the first time. I haven't looked underneath this car yet. Let's look at a couple stickers on this car. These are cool. Something about Air Force form, Department of Defense registered vehicle, Carswell Air Force Base. And right up here is 1956. It actually says 6. It looks 7, but Buick Century. Take a look out back. This thing's got chrome tips coming through the exhaust. Those are probably original yet. Looks like they put exhaust on it maybe, but I think the tips are original. April '94. AAA. USAA, the other tip coming out the exhaust, original tail lights, they say guide, 1956 yet, '56 Buick Century. Let's see, yeah, this is another original tail light. Still says guide, 56. All right, here we go. We got her up in the air now. Look at those lower control arms. They go out and they bolt onto the center of the car. Let me get around here so you can see them a little bit better. Look at that oil filter. That is cool. There's the vent for the engine, for the crankcase ventilation. There's that starter mechanism. It's a little dark, but this car is perfectly solid. It not only has the outside frame rails, it's got the X frame down the center as well. And then this, if you look at this, this is actually called a torque tube. This right here. And it goes up to here. That's the torque ball. And that's where like the pivot mechanism is, or the joint, so to speak. Let's get up in here. Zero rust. This is amazing. Looks like somebody put a new gas tank in it, which is a good thing. I'm sure when from sitting, this thing got all rusty inside. That's where the spare tire goes. I don't have keys to the trunk yet, so I can't look in there yet. Let me go down and give you a better shot of the frame. There you can see it. I literally have not seen one spot of rust on this car. It's got dual exhaust. It's real. All right, so I drove this bad dog in here, and I'm going to start to take a look at the brakes. So I'm going to get it up in the air. The way this car works is there's no brakes in the usual spot that you think they are. They are located down in there, and there's a shield down below I think I'm going to have to take off to get the brake line off, and the vacuum, I got to look at that. And then I think the brake assembly comes out through the floor. So I'm going to check that out, take a look at it, and get that figured out. So hang on tight, here we go. All right, camera on, let's go up, up, up and away. All right, so we're going to take a look under here and see where the brakes are located. So there's a pan right here that we have to take off, and I'm not sure, let me see if I can get in here, get a light up in there. It's right up in there is the brakes. That kind of gold colored thing is the booster. Let me get back here and see if I can kind of see a little bit. Yeah, right up in there. So that's what we're getting toward. So I got to see if I can figure out how to take that thing apart and get it off. So I got one line, one hard line to take off. I got to figure out where the vacuum goes. I think this is the vacuum line right over here. There's a canister up in the wheel well here. And that's what I think that is. All right, well, I'm going to try to get in onto that line. All right, so it looks like the better way to do this is going to be from the top. You can see the lines right there. I'm going to disconnect that. And then if you can see right down there is the actual brake line. So I think I'll be able to get it from up here. And I unplugged there's a brake light switch on there as well. I unplugged that, and actually the terminals were corroded and they just fell off. So I think that's how I need to disconnect this, and then we'll pull it out through the floor. So here we go. All right, so the first thing we need to do is take this brake pedal off. It looks like there's two screws right here that connect the master to the brake. So let's go ahead and take that off. There we go. And this is the master right here. I'm not sure exactly. Oh, I'm going to grab that. Hold on. Hold on. All right. I think I'm going to have to take these screws out. Let me pull some of this floor back. I don't know how big the access door is under here, and so I'm not 100% sure what I need to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to take this mat out, the brake pedal, and probably a few more things. So let's get after it. All right, so I got all the pads and the brake pedal out of the way, so you can see the plate on the firewall right there that I need to pull off next. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. missing a bolt? I am, right there. Okay. Jeez, that's tough. You gotta come in from the other side. Oh. That's one of the small ones. All right. There we go. There it is. Whew. Get that hose out of the way. There we go. Oh, it is so humid today. It's like my glasses keep fogging up. There it is. Got it. Now I gotta find another one of these. Whew. All right, guys. That's going to wrap it up for another episode Up and Running. Thanks for watching. Hey, be sure to hit the subscribe button, ring the bell right next to it for the notifications, and click the like button. Thanks for watching.